Here we are live, the Olympia bikini champion, Natalia Mello. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I still can't believe it. I mean, every time people say 2012 Miss Bikini Olympia, I'm like, where's that girl? And I'm like, oh, that's me. Finally.
You know, so many people thought you deserved to win last year, the year before. So what went through your mind? You were fifth at the International.
Yes.
So talk us through what was going on in your mind a few months ago and how you prepared for this day.
I mean, my placing at the Arnold was definitely a setback. It was very, very, very difficult to get back on the groove when you go from second at the Olympia and everybody's telling you, oh, you're almost there. And then I take 3 steps back, like I go from second to fifth and I'm like, okay, so I'm doing something wrong. So from here, it's just going to get worse. And then it was very difficult to get that idea, that mentality completely gone, to get back on the groove. And this prep was, I could sit here all day and tell you everything was great, everything was awesome. I mean, chicken and asparagus every day is awesome. No, it was difficult. It was very, very difficult, but it was worth it. And I think that I wouldn't have appreciated winning the Olympia as much as I do now if I had won the past 2 years, because this prep specifically was so challenging and so exhausting.
Well, you know, and so many people argue that bikini competitors don't train hard. Tell us a little bit about your training, actually.
Who says that? Come train with me. Let's go. Let's go run 10 miles every day. How do you like that? Yeah, 10 miles was about what we were running. I was running every day to get ready for the show. And there were some days that I was just done. I thought I was running a full sprint on the treadmill, and then I would look, and it was like 4.5. I'm like, damn it! It was supposed to be like 7, and it's like 4.5, and I'm about to fall on my face. But I kept on pushing it, and it paid off.
Absolutely.
We definitely think so. Now, give us an idea how you feel as to how the bikini division itself has evolved since you first started. I mean, we're definitely seeing some changes, and how do you feel about all of that? The suits, the posing, all of it.
I think the suits are definitely getting more blinged out, which I love because I love sparkles. I like that. I've really noticed that they are going for a more athletic and a bit more muscular physique, because I remember when I won my first show that Sandy even said that I was a standard off bikini. I was a lot curvier than what I am today. And in the posing also, like I've been noticing a lot of hands and like switches and shoulders, which I think, if that's what you like, that's your personality, go for it, I think the posing in bikini is to show your personality, if that's how you show your personality, go for it. What I like about bikini is that you have a little more freedom to kind of show how you are through the posing.
So going into tonight's finals, did you have any idea? Were you confident? Did you believe you had it? Or were you just saying that Hail Mary before you stepped on stage?
Oh, I had no idea, because the way I was positioned on the lineup of the top 3, I thought I got 3rd. So they called 6th, 5th, 4th. Whenever they were going for 3rd, I was already like getting ready to go. And then they said India. I'm like, okay, fine. I'll take 2nd again. Then I look over to Nicole and I'm like, but I'm like already saying congratulations to Nicole. There was like a few girls behind me. And then they called Nicole's name and I'm like, did they say Nicole? And I'm like, okay, Nicole, India. Oh my God, I'm the only one remaining.
Such an exciting moment. So tell us, you're preparing for the Shrew Classic next week, and
Yes, I'm going to be competing at the Charu Classic, which is going to be next weekend. I'm extremely excited because, I mean, it's not only the third biggest show in the world, but it's also going to be kind of a historical moment considering that in India, there are a lot of Muslims. And, I mean, it is going to be a historical fact for the sport, for women, for the country. So I'm very honored to be a part of it.
Well, congratulations to you.
Congratulations.
We're very happy for you.
We're thrilled.
Thank you very much.
All right, stay with us. We'll be back with our Fitness Olympia champion, Adela Garcia.
Thank you.
It's always there. Waiting. When the hats go up. When the party's over. At the start of your new life. The iron is there.
We're back on bodybuilding.com. This is a live webcast. We're interviewing the 2012 Fitness Olympia champion, Adela. This is your 7th win. Tell us. You've got to be happy, right?
Of course, I'm just I'm happy that I get to eat a little bit and then get back on track to go to Spain. Yes.
That is incredible. We need to know, what is keeping you motivated? What inspires you? You know, your competition, everyone's nipping at your heels. Who are you? You know, what keeps you going?
Myself, I mean, I never thought in my life that I would be competing at the Olympia stage, and never thought that I would win 7 Olympia championships, titles, and to be here, be able to do it and continue to strive to get better each year, it's a motivation for me. I mean, I love the challenge.
You know, when we were watching your routine, you had a little bobble, I know, on one of your strength moves, and that's tough. It's the beginning of your routine, and that can really, that can have an effect. How were you feeling? What did you do to get yourself back on track there?
Honestly, it's like nobody knows what it was because it was a brand new move that I've been working on, and yeah, it really bothered me because I've been practicing. I can do it like 5 times in a row, and then, you know, come here, the music started when I was not ready yet, so that was the problem. I was not positioned. So for that move, you had to be positioned well enough to be able to go up and then come down. So, I mean, nobody knows what it was.
Yeah,
so,
nobody does, and I'm sorry I pointed it out, but only I know.
Nobody know what it was, but you know how it is. I mean, you know me, you can probably see it. But after that, it's like, you know what, I really needed to get myself back there. I have learned not to let any mistakes kind of hold you back. So I was like, once I go, and that was one of the great things, because I tested my fiance, and I was like, man, I messed up that part. And he goes like, you know what? You did everything else was fine, that you cannot tell. So that was a good thing.
Did you feel at that point in time that maybe you weren't going to get into the top spot at all?
You know, it's I didn't see anybody's routine, so I don't know how the other girls did. I knew in my heart that I gave it all after that little mistake, and I know that everything else was fine. I know that I hit everything that I needed to do. So I was fine. I was fine.
Was your prep at all different for this? I mean, you've been doing the Olympia 15 times now, so...
No, girl.
It was 12 times. Sorry.
12 times.
12 times.
But you've been in the industry for
you
so
might do
long.
it
You've been
15 more
competing.
times.
You're
Yes.
40. Has your prep changed over the years, and how?
Actually, you know, I started prepping for this routine round. I started 16 weeks out. Well, actually, you know, I started back in March, trying to work in new elements. And then my prep started 16 weeks out. And 3 weeks out, I look at myself and I was like, oh, I'm looking good. I'm kind of ready. Things have changed a little bit. I thought with age, you know, as things slow down, but I have found out that you know, like we kind of look better as we got, because we know each other, right? And we look better as we
Welcome
got.
to the 40 Club, Adela.
We love it though. It's different now.
You know, let's talk a little bit about the social media, because you're on Facebook and you're on Twitter and you get to interact so much with your fans. Does that help you? Does that inspire you? Or is it sometimes frustrating?
No, it's an inspiration because you see so many women and so many other people that are looking they striving to achieve a goal. And sometimes we take it for granted. We just like, we don't understand that there's so many people out there that we are inspiring each and every day. And when you talk about age, it's something big. And a lot of women are like, oh, you know, I'm in my 40s, I'm in my 50s. But things are different now. It's like you cannot tell age from people anymore. So, I mean, I love it. I love to be able to interact because we didn't have that, you know, back in the day. So now we can talk to people, tell them what we're doing, how we get in shape, how we get nice tight booties and everything else. So it's good. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I know. I think that's great. And, you know, now that we have you here, everybody wants to know, what is if you were to give us your top 3 fitness secrets, share them with, you know, other aspiring fitness competitors out there, other women that want to look like you, what would be your top tips?
Basically, never let anyone tell you that you cannot accomplish any goals. That's the main thing. Don't sit at home and keep saying, like, you know, I want to look like that. I want to look like you someday. You know, just go after and get to the gym, do whatever you need to do, and, you know, just get it done, basically.
So where's Adela going to be in a year from now?
I don't know. I'll probably be here again. I'll be here again and again and again.
Okay.
That's truly inspiring. I think that's fantastic for, I mean, all women, all competitors, and I mean, even women of a certain age or older than a certain age, because you don't let anything stop you, do you?
No, I mean, we can. It's like it's hard because I know being at the Fitness Olympia and winning 7 times, I know people want to see a different champion, you know, and I know all these girls are coming after me, and they're probably like, oh, you know, she's getting old, it's time for her to go. But no, it's you just strive to get better. That's it.
Well, Adela, congratulations again, and stay tuned. Adela, give us your Twitter account really quick so people can follow you.
Fit Champ at GNC team.
All right. Thank you so much. And tomorrow, make sure you tune in. We have the 212 Showdown, the finals of the Figure Olympia, and, of course, Mr. Olympia. Have a wonderful night.